can't afford to not record.
Welcome to the BYOK Live, where we discuss the trending stories, strangest dilemmas, and real life topics. Okay now, lovelies, let's get into some things. Hello,
everybody.
Hey, it is July 12th.
Yes.
July 12th, and you know what? It would have almost been Shooting the Breeze, but we didn't come on last week.
See.
Gotcha. So we actually have a topic today, which is it's called Insecurities Be Gone.
Oh.
I love that. I love that. And so I can't wait to get into that and why I picked this and whatever. And first of all, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Feeling good, feeling great.
Yes.
How's your week?
It's been challenging and busy, but it's cool.
Challenging and busy.
Yes. Challenging and busy.
Okay. So you ready for the weekend already?
Yes.
Well, we got 2 more days.
Let's
hump
go.
Hump day. You ready to get into some things?
Let's go.
All right. So we're going to start nice and easy. I sound like Tina Turner.
I'm scared. Cynthia, where are you?
We're going to start with a little bit of sunshine.
Okay.
Daydream. I fell asleep beneath the flowers.
And before I get into it, I just want to say hello, Fluent Radio family. Thank you for being a part. If you are about to go out and you are watching the video version, go to www.fluentradio.com. Yes, I have to always remember that. There we go. All right, so let's get into our first sunshine. This is a cute one, I thought. So if you notice, when the mother and the daughter hug, it forms a full circle. Isn't that cute? That is so cute.
That is cute.
So they say this is the most wholesome tattoo I've ever seen. That was well thought out.
Yes.
I thought that was cute.
You want to get one?
You want to get a tattoo? We can get a tattoo. You want to have a half circle in the middle of your back?
No, I don't.
I don't care about having a half circle on my wrist. You don't want a half circle on your back? What if we do like a half leopard? Since you into leopard,
I don't know.
You don't want a half cat on your back?
I don't want a half cat on my back.
Oh, Mom.
Not a half cat.
Why not?
You know how I feel about cats. I love leopard.
That's weird. You like leopard, but you don't like the actual cat. That is so weird. Here's another sunshine. Courtesy of Black News on Instagram. White parents upset after former teacher launches Black Math Genius program. As you know, that in STEM programs, African Americans are underrepresented in those programs. And so meet La Medel Asata Moore, a former educator and high school principal who has launched the Black Math Genius program to address the dismal mathematics proficiency among Black students that continues to plague this country. It was never intended to be a threat to white people. It was and will always be about Black students and their success. The program is based on an African-centered pedagogy that puts Black students at the center of learning by teaching students the true origins of mathematics, Africa, by highlighting the many contributions by Black people to STEM fields, and by building the mathematical confidence of Black students by showing them what's possible.
No, that's great.
I think it's wonderful.
I mean,
why does it always seem like it's a deficit if we add something to it? Right. Like, I don't know. Kudos to her. I think that is amazing. That is amazing. We need to be represented in those fields because that's the fields with the money.
It is.
Not only if African Americans are there's not a lot. It's not a lot of women, period.
Exactly.
Right. In the STEM programs. Yeah. Right. So we could count.
Why can't we count?
So I thought this was a good quote. This is courtesy of Viola Davis on Instagram. She says, imagine she starts a business and it's going kind of slow. Then boom, it turns into a multi-million-dollar company. She is you.
She is you.
She is you.
She is me.
Claim it.
Claim it. Yes.
So I thought this was interesting because I was just talking about this on the podcast that I'm on tomorrow. Make sure you check that out. Go to my Instagram, BeYourOwnKind24, and check that out. And we were talking about how it only takes one person to change your life.
Only one.
One person. It doesn't take a multitude. It takes one person.
One person.
And actually, two. It takes you to believe in you, and then it takes God to put that other person in there to get things in fruition. Yes. So yeah. do it. You got it, sis.
Try me, Lord. Try me, Jesus.
That was it for our sunshine. You ready for the first commercial with Miss Metchi?
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Y'all, it's your girl, Miss Metchi, checking in with my girl, Renita from Be Your Own Kind. You know that's my sis. Make sure that you tune in every Thursday to the Blueprint Live at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, live on Facebook and YouTube. And then you can catch me on Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. And I'm available anywhere that you listen to podcasts, okay, and your radio shows. So get on it, okay? Let's do this. I love to connect with you and promote what you got going on. Let's get it. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the Blueprint Live, visit thebpmediacode.com today.
All right. Make sure you get into Miss Metchi. She also has lavish looks by Miss Metchi, which are accessories, beautiful accessories, necklaces, earrings, sunglasses. The sun is around 365 days a year. Even though we don't see it, it's around. It is around. And so if you want to get 15% off anything, at her shop, go to missmetchi.com/shop, use the code BYOK, and get the discount.
Sale.
Get the discount. I mean,
Right.
you can use it unlimited time.
Unlimited time.
I mean, it don't get any better than that. You ready for the next segment?
Let's go.
Here's your favorite,
Oh,
Kiva Reed. All right, Mom. Now, here's the thing. If you are triggered by anything robbery related, even though this is not violent, I just don't want to trigger anybody in any way. But this is a robbery gone bad. Horribly wrong. This is courtesy of CNN on YouTube Shorts. Let me see if it'll play. Here we go. Watch this. So he comes in. This is at
Everybody get out! Give me all the money! It's got the money!
Here's a purse.
Give me all the money! Get out! Where's the money?
No one's face. He's on the phone.
Give me the money! Where's the money?
She just
Everybody give me everything! Where's the money?
He just walked out. First of all, if you were going to perpetrate your bag as a gun, it should have a strap attached to it. Because at first, the lady at the door took him serious, and then she was like,
He got a purse.
but it was the dude on the phone for me. He's like, whatever. Now, either people knew this cat or they saw the strap to the bag. I thought that was so hilarious.
Oh my God. That was crazy.
It's just a robbery gone bad. A robbery gone bad. So if you have been on social media, you don't even have to be on social media. You've heard about Keke Palmer and her baby daddy, right? Okay, I'm not going to talk about it, but let me tell you about it. So this is what this is stemming from. So Keke Palmer went to an Usher concert. He serenaded her. Okay, and her baby daddy was like, "You dress like a mom, huh?" Something like that. So everybody ate him up or whatever. And so it's been just a going joke that Usher just don't know how to. He's always did this to women, but all of a sudden people is paying more attention to it because of the Keke Palmer situation.
Okay.
And I said, so before we get into him acting up, I thought this cartoon was so funny. If you guys don't follow Obarius on Instagram, you should. It's hilarious. And so for people that listen to the audio version, it's Black Eve and Adam. So Adam says, "Isn't this place great, Eve?" She says, "If you say so, Adam. I just wish we could eat from that apple tree." He says, "Girl, don't worry about all that." She says, he said, "Because if we don't eat those apples, we can be as naked as we want. And you know what that means, right?" Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt, but somebody says, and it's Usher. He said, "There goes my bag." And she's like, "Oh my God, it's Usher." And he said, "On second thought, let's eat those apples." First of all, it's Usher Raymond. It's Usher Raymond.
Right. I mean,
it's Usher Raymond. Anybody's going to melt with Usher Raymond. And so I just want to bring to the attention of the people that Usher's been acting a fool for a really long time.
Forever.
Like, be effing real on Instagram. Look at this. This is Nicki Minaj back in the day. Look how he's resting. Resting on her. He's always acting. Look at that. He's always been acting a fool. And people are like shocked. Look at this. He's winking at her butt.
Usher is just silly.
He said winking at the Usher is a villain. He said she was too quick to get off stage. But Usher is a menace.
I don't know why he's so upset.
And he's taking women every day. Like, this is some more evidence of Usher. This girl said my aunt was at the Usher concert acting worse than Kiki Palmer.
That would be me.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at the auntie.
Yeah.
Look at the auntie. Getting it.
I'm that TT.
And then there was like, as soon as Usher started singing to me, it was a lady that jumped on him. And then listen, this was with they said this is what it looks like. This is how Kiki Palmer, baby mama, saw them dancing. And it wasn't even that deep when they was going. But look how Sweetie looking at him. Look how he's serenading her. Look how he's serenading her. Like,
she like,
hey, Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Mama's so happy.
Yes.
Look, and they took the sound off, of course. But yes, look how he just serenade and just singing with. This is the one that got me. Is this necessary, Usher? Usher be getting down in his concerts.
I gotta go to Usher concert.
I want to go to the one in Vegas in
Yes.
October. It is $1 million, but I really want to go.
Oh,
I really want to go.
But let's make that money.
Let's make that money.
Let's go do this vintage shows. Let's make that money and go see Usher.
Speaking of a fool, we've been talking about Jamie Foxx for the past couple of months, right? So Jamie Foxx, or someone who wrote on Jamie Foxx Instagram, says they didn't clone me, but they cloned Tyrone. See you July 21st. This is his movie, They Cloned Tyrone.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have been saying that Jamie Foxx passed away or been locked up in a dungeon. He's been cloned.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. But people have actually cited him, and it looks like Jamie Foxx to me. So I want you to see if this is Jamie Foxx, because it looked like Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah, he's in Chicago.
So look at that. He's been in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's where he was getting medical treatment.
Right.
So that looks like him.
Yeah.
That looks like him. He does have a double that looks nothing like him, but this guy looks like Jamie Foxx. So they're saying he was cloned, but Jamie has been like buff at the arms for a really long time. That looks like Jamie Foxx.
That is Jamie.
So I don't know I don't know if that just because he did a clone movie and people were just
anything to like.
Maybe that was publicity.
Because I thought about that. I'm like,
he's doing a clone movie and then he disappeared,
Then he
and everybody
disappeared.
says that he's a clone. He's cloned. So I don't know. You know what?
What y'all think?
You know yes, he is, and
I just don't care.
I want to take Jamie Foxx seriously, but he's hilarious. He's one of my favorite, one of my top comedians. I think he is hilarious.
An actor, and he can sing.
Multi-talented. It is nothing.
And he giving Sunday. Do y'all remember that scene?
Lord.
My favorite.
I didn't the locker room scene.
Yeah.
They didn't even show anything.
They didn't have to.
Oh Lord.
Imagination is key.
On that note, I'm gonna go get an ice bucket. We're gonna have a commercial brought to you by FLUENTRADIO annual auto show. We'll be right back.
Be right back.
The members only car club. Where my members only car club members at? Show some love right now. That's what it's all about, guys.
Hey guys, this is Lady Fluent here, and I wanted to remind you all to save the date for Saturday, August the 12th, 2023, where we will be hosting and broadcasting live from our third annual car show featuring the Members Only Car Club that will be held in Crestwood, Illinois. The event will take place in the parking lot of At the Office Bar and Grill on Calsac Road, just west of Cicero Avenue. Registration will begin at 9 to 12 p.m. and will be $20 for motorcycles and $25 per car. This event is free for spectators and will have 10 categories, including 2 Best of Show awards, Best Club Participation, and the Kids' Choice Award. And yes, we will also be hosting our fundraiser again. This year, we are going to be partnering with Dr. Keisha Roberts-Tapp for our fundraising efforts, in which proceeds of the event will be donated to the RTA Group for the 2024 Girls Night Out Rally in support of human trafficking awareness. The RTA Group is dedicated to bringing awareness to human trafficking through training, evaluation, coaching, and counseling to ensure that vulnerable populations are afforded the best care and treatment possible without violating their dignity and safety. Fluent Radio is proud to become sponsors of the 2024 Girls Night Out Rally, which will take place on January 12, 2024. For more information on the RTA group, human and sex trafficking, or Dr. Keisha Roberts' tab, please visit www.keisharobertstab.com. So drop on by Saturday, August the 12th. Enjoy yourself and tell a friend. Contact us via email for any additional questions at pr.fluentradio889@gmail.com or online at www.fluentradio.com. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.
All right, we hope to see. We will be there August 12th. We
August
will be
12th.
there. We were talking, Mama, like, what time we gonna get there?
8:30.
8:30. We're gonna be there.
All the cars.
All the cars.
All
All
drive.
the cars. Just Cynthia say, all right, Ma, she laughing at you about the locker room.
Yeah, I'm just Cynthia.
How y'all doing out there, Fluent Radio? How are all the viewers doing on YouTube and Facebook? Please be sure to follow, like, wherever you're at. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Even if you are on the Fluent Radio site, go to YouTube. Type in BYOK platform and subscribe.
Yeah,
Subscribe.
Let's go.
Yes,
Let's go.
yes. All right. Are you ready for? We can do this kind of fast, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right. Let's. I don't think that's intentional, but let's do what's the 411.
I gotta go and
So Burger King thought it was a great idea to make a new, cheeseburger with no burger. This burger has 20 slices of cheese
Oh, I'm sick.
and no burger patty. And this is in Thailand.
It's just bread and no
Yes, so
condiments.
courtesy of the Shade Room, it looks like they are talking things literally over there in Thailand at Burger King when it comes to their cheeseburgers. The fast food chain has caused quite a conversation throughout social media after introducing its real cheeseburger, which consists of 20 slices of cheese and a burger bun. But in order for it to be a burger, it needs to be a burger on the bun, in my opinion. So according to CNN, the burger launched on Sunday at a reduced price, I am sure. The restaurant is selling it for 109 Thai baht, which is $3.14,
Okay.
as opposed to its initial price, which is $10.95. Oh, I mean, it's no burger.
I mean, but look how they got it shaped in the middle like it's a burger.
Like it is a burger. And it says one customer who purchased the burger spoke with the news outlet and said, I can only finish half of it. This is insane amount of cheese added into one burger. Food is good when things are about the right combination. I may not try it again. I like a few slices of cheese on my burger, but not this. But there's no burger.
10 slices.
It's no burger.
So it's just burger.
It's just cheese. It's just a mountain of cheese.
But is it condiments on there? I mean, like
Do you need condiments on
I'm not
that?
gonna eat that. I mean, I would never eat that. No.
What are your thoughts on this burger?
Cheese binds your mind. That's what my mom used to say.
Cheese binds your
Cheese binds your mind.
Oh, does it? Speaking of something that's mind binding, so the mother of Matthew Knowles' son says that their child wants to know why his half sister Beyonce doesn't love him. Not Solange and Beyonce, just Beyonce. So I'm like, is Solange talking to the half son? I feel like it's okay. Let's get into it before I get into my opinion. So the mother,
She looking.
the way they did the photo was funny. The way they did the photo was hilarious. She said the worst grilled cheese ever. That's the setup for a long rest on a porcelain throne.
Yes,
Hello.
cheese binds your mind.
That's all the cholesterol. Yes, I can't wait to see you. She's coming to the auto show. Yes. So, the mother of Matthew Knowles' son, Nixon Alexander Knowles, is speaking out about the non-existent relationship he shares with his half-sister Beyonce. Nixon, who is 13 years old, is the result of an affair between Beyonce's father and Canadian-born actress Alexandra Wright. This scandalous affair rocked the family and ultimately led to Beyonce's parents divorcing, not to mention the singer severing ties with her father as a manager. The story takes an even more heartbreaking turn when we learn that Nixon and his mother have had to endure difficult living situations. In an exclusive interview with The Sun US, Wright reveals how they were forced to move into a mobile home located 10 miles away from the multi-million-dollar home where Beyonce and her family reside in luxury. right, claims that Metchi Knowles hold her unpaid child support, which has are you okay?
Mhm.
Which has subsequently left her no choice but to file for public assistance while moving into a trailer before being taken in by actress Shar Jackson. There's more. Beyonce, she says that Beyonce is a billionaire and just bought the most expensive house in California, 10 miles from where we live. There has not been any contact. The pain still needs to heal. My main concern has been dealing with the child that asks, why doesn't that person love me? It's a very human story, and I sit in the bathroom and cry sometimes because I just don't know how to help him be his own person. But I believe our children and grandchildren will be much better human beings than we are. Why is it Beyonce's responsibility to take care of her father's outside child? Now, this may not sound compassionate at all, but is it her responsibility to take care of her half-sister?
Just say no.
And don't she have the right to feel away because he did step out on her mother to have this child? So Beyonce is not allowed to feel away
Just say
because
no.
she's a billionaire.
Yeah. She's a billionaire.
But it's Matthew's responsibility to make sure there's a roof over their head.
Right.
It's not Beyonce's
He's the one that had the
responsibility.
affair. Beyonce didn't have the affair with him.
Exactly. The Cynthia
That's
lifestyle has nothing to do with Beyonce.
It has nothing to do.
Why is everything Beyonce and Jay-Z fault?
It's
beyond me. Everything is Jay-Z. I've seen at least 3 articles that is Jay-Z fault. Like just today.
That's their money. They earned that money. They're not
But
responsible
it's
for
not
these
her
people.
responsibility.
No, it's not.
And how dare you make someone feel bad when you broke up a whole family? Where is your accountability?
On this photo, does Beyonce look like she feels bad?
Well, the way they did the photo, that's not real life, but that's the photo they cropped, which she probably is looking like in real life. Like, excuse me, she's not responsible for that. She's not responsible. It's Matthew Knowles' responsibility,
Right.
and I'm having a hard time feeling bad for a person who broke up a home. Knowing you knew he was married, he was a public figure, the marriage was public, the family, Beyonce and Solange were the kids, and you didn't care.
Well,
and you didn't care.
Sometimes we do things because we feel we're going to gain something from relationships, so it just didn't work out for her.
It did not. Her bridge is coming. And she must cross.
And she must cross the bridge.
Yeah, so I do feel bad for the kid. I know for a kid, that's not understanding.
No,
he doesn't understand that. But as her, she should have some accountability and be like, well,
that she doesn't have to.
Right. So I don't know.
And she took it all the way to not like, but love him. Like, so she's talking to this child.
Well, I mean, your sister's Beyonce, right? You're 13 years old and you see her all across television and this and that. She's the BI, but she doesn't want to have nothing to do with you. Mm-hmm. As a 13-year-old, you will feel away. But I do think she's fueling some of those emotions as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mostly all the emotions she's feeling.
Yeah. This scared the crap out of me because I kind of feel like this was iRobot in real life. So I just want you to see this if they're going to play it. It's no sound. So basically, a person asks, the reason why, look how he looked, I'm going to pause it. A person asks this robot, will you eventually turn against humans? And the robot, look how the robot looked at her. Look at the robot. The robot got pissed at that question. I am so afraid of these robots taking over. I am so if you just want to know a little bit about this, at a recent press conference held by the United Nations in Geneva, the audience was captivated by the presence of a non-AI-enabled humanoid robot. These robots, standing alongside their creators, showcased the incredible capabilities of modern robotics. Among them were Sophia, Grace, and Desdemona, who provided answers to questions from the reporter. So people had raised questions, and look how he looked. He looked robotish to me. So basically is what I just said. They asked, will you ever go against humans? And that's why. Yeah,
but look at him. Yeah, he's scary.
He looks scary for real. Like, I don't know, man.
Our babies.
I don't know. I just don't know. God. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't like those movies. Robots.
No, because it's real and it's happening. So because there's a lot of women that listen to the podcast, because this is posted on Spotify and stuff afterwards, I thought that this was a great thing to share. This is courtesy of Media Blackout USA on Instagram. This is from a retired police officer. And this is not to scare you, but this is just to bring awareness. Where it says every 30.5 minutes there is a killer in the U.S. Every 3.9 minutes there's an assault. Every 1.7 minutes a robbery. Every 39 seconds an aggravated assault. That's scary. He said, I worked as a cop in one of the most violent cities for 7 years. Here are 8 things to do to keep your family safe in this intense world. What did this? Right. I don't know what The Simpsons said. Please let me know. You know what? In a minute, I'm going to do a compilation of The Simpsons because it's just too spot on for me.
It's
either they saw it coming and they were warning us, or they got some intel that we don't know about.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So number 1 is never sit with your back to the door. She said, I don't feel comfortable when there's too much going on behind me. He says, I always want to know who's coming in and out and where I'm at. This won't magically grant you fighting skills, but action is always better than a reaction.
My daddy told me.
Yeah, my Derek actually sits looking, and then when I'm by myself, I don't like to sit away from the door. Always keep 2 car lengths at red lights. Violent crimes happen at red lights or when you're stuck in traffic. Keep a distance to drive out or through if needed. So don't be driving on people where you can't get out if you're in a situation of somebody trying to attack you. And I keep the windows up too. Number 3, always drive faster than traffic. I'm not saying the speed, but you want to know if someone's following you.
Yes.
We all know these scenes in movies. Unfortunately, they happen in real life even more frequently than you think. Trust me on that. I mean, cops see it all. Number 4, keep my travel plans private.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell people where you're going.
When too many people know about my scheduling plans, it makes me feel extremely uncomfortable. I like when most people don't know where I'm staying. When I do share my travel plans, I keep it vague. No hotel name or address until after. I'm very good with posting my whereabouts after the event.
Here's the thing. You on Facebook saying, in the air, get ready to go. Okay, I'm on my way to Houston. I'll be there for 5 days. That gives people 5 days to come and rob your crib.
Oh yeah, especially if they know where you live.
If they know you and they know where you live, you like, I'm in the air again. They're like, oh yay.
She's on her way back.
She's on her way. She'll be back in 5 days. We have plenty of time.
A lot of people get marked and robbed because of that.
Yes.
I think that's why a lot of celebrities are getting robbed, because people know they're not at home.
People know they're not at home.
People know that they're not at home.
But here's the thing, what kind of alarm systems do they have? Okay, let's go to the next one. All that money, what kind of alarm system?
Number 5, dress discreetly in public. If you want to dress flashy, expect the attention that comes with it. She says the financial rule I live by is to never obscenely wear my wealth. I'm gonna look sharp.
That's the movie though. Remember the gangster movie?
Yeah, the lady he wore that
fur coat. They had him on the board and everything. It was like, oh no, he's just a businessman. As soon as he wore that fur coat, he was in the middle of the board, and he ended up, they knowing that he was the leader of everything.
Spending more to frequent better places. My safety is more important than saving a few dollars to shop in or dine in cheaper areas. A friend of mine almost got kidnapped in an Uber because he was in a hurry and went with the cheapest driver. That's why I only use Uber Black.
Oh, wow.
And this is a lot of them. 7, posting on social media delayed. You never know who's watching. You said that already. Post your location once at the wrong time, and someone can be waiting for you. I used to catch people this way.
Wow. Police know.
Number 8, avoid confrontations. Those with nothing to lose are the first to risk it all. And this is what I talk about with road rage. The flipping people off and the cutting people off and then the screaming. The next person can be unhinged and once again have nothing to lose.
The show on Netflix.
What?
The show that we watch. Beef.
Oh yeah, beef. That was crazy.
Yeah.
No matter how good you fight, there are no rules in the streets keeping someone from pulling a weapon, and you don't know how close somebody is to the edge.
Right, you don't know what people are going through.
Right, and if no other option, speed and violence of action, they run as fast as you can.
I let them pass.
So he says these are 8 safety measures I use daily. I may sound paranoid, but after 7 years in law enforcement, you realize how quickly things can go from 0 to 100. So I thought these were really good tips, considering it's mostly women that tune in. So
yeah.
So just be mindful. Always be looking. And when I watch those those murder movies, and 9 out of 10 is because somebody wasn't paying attention.
Right.
But it's you'll see if it's a cable man always in front of your house or this and that. Like,
Right.
just be mindful. Don't go out at the same time every day. Like,
Don't take the same route.
Because to me, I feel like someone's always watching. I don't know if that's paranoid, but I just feel like someone's always watching.
That song. I always feel like. And if a car is, if I'm driving down the street and I'm at a red light, they come through the red light, and I'm at the next red light, and they turn, I pull over and let them go. I don't like people. I'm always in my rearview mirror. Always. Streetwise. If you in the ATM, I'm always like in the car. If nothing stopping somebody, you are parked. Nothing stopping somebody from being in the ATM and having somebody watching and coming around and getting your money. No, just be careful, ladies.
Or people asking for your phone.
But
no, you cannot use my phone.
No, you cannot use my phone.
Somebody can use your phone and somebody, But I don't want to scare everybody. But just be cautious and pay attention.
Ladies, especially ladies.
Yeah, pay attention. Speaking of that, let's do a BetterHelp commercial. We haven't did that in a while.
Oh, okay.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. People often think anxiety looks one way, but it has many faces and many emotions that sometimes can be overwhelming and daunting. I know about this feeling all too well because at a point I felt powerless to my emotions, almost to the point of drowning in them. So I decided to seek out a therapist to later learn that I have generalized anxiety disorder. If you have been experiencing the same feeling, please know that BetterHelp is here to help. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen and help you. You have the option of talking with a therapist in a private, online environment at your convenience. There is a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in under 48 hours. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific need, and then you get matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Then you will schedule secure video and phone sessions. Plus, you get to exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. Thanks to therapy, I learned the tools that I needed to conquer my anxiety and over-obsessive thinking. I did it afraid, and I took that leap to talk with someone, to later learn that it was going to be okay and that I was going to be okay. Please know that you can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime. Join the 3 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. And better yet, get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/BYOK. That's betterhelp.com/BYOK, because you deserve it. I love that. Yes. I love that. So if you want to get a discount off your first month, betterhelp.com/BYOK.
Get those discounts, people.
Yes, therapy is everything.
It's everything.
It's everything.
Guys.
It's helped me a lot.
Yes.
Are you guys ready for the featured topic?
Yes.
All right. Hey, lovelies. Now it's time for the topic of the night. Okay, Fluent Radio, you still there with us? How is everybody out there viewing us? And I want to start off, of course, with a speech. Not by me, of course, but Cherly Ralph. I love her so much. And I thought this was so appropriate. Hopefully the sound works to what we're talking about today.
I challenge all of you to start a meaningful practice of looking in the mirror and loving what you see. Believe in what you see. If you can't love it, then respect it. And if you can't respect it, then encourage it. If you can't encourage it, empower it. And if you can't empower it, please be kind to it. The greatest relationship, the greatest one you will ever have is with yourself. Believe me. Have faith in yourself, believing that faith can make broken wings fly, and we deserve to soar. I challenge all of you to start a meaningful practice of looking in the mirror and loving what you see. Believe in what you see. If you can't love it, then
Okay, I think that's repeat. Okay,
It
so
is.
I really loved what she said. You have any thoughts before we move forward on that?
That was it. No,
That's everything.
that's
And
everything.
so I actually thought about this weekend. That's what catapulted this main topic. The main topic is insecurities be gone. Should I write that down on the banner?
Yes.
Okay. Insecurities be gone. And I say that because I feel like insecurities are crippling, right?
They are.
They're very crippling. And so let me just talk about one of my insecurities is my legs. I've always had big legs, and as I get older, my legs get bigger with me. You know, I mean, as I get bigger or smaller, whatever. Right now, my legs are big. And so I decided this summer, I don't care. I don't care. Like, it's just that. It's really hot outside. Why is my legs always sweaty? My legs are 3-4 shades lighter than the rest of my body because I hide them 24/7. And God gave me these legs. And I think they pretty legs. And so I don't hide them. And mostly things I bought this summer are above the knee. And last week I wore split. And I would have never worn that outside. But do you know how empowering it is to look in the mirror and just love you? Even if you feel it's imperfect, even if you feel it's something wrong, to just embrace that thing and make that thing your superpower.
Embrace it.
Right, because 9 times out of 10, the insecurities are all in your head and people aren't even thinking about that. Because I'm like, oh, what are people going to say about my legs? Oh, my legs are so big. But there are people that don't have legs. There are people that cannot walk. You know what I'm saying? Or there are people that wish they had a little fat on their legs or whatever. But my whole thing is love, like she just said, encourage it. So sometimes when people step out and they wear different things and they do different things, we're so quick to judge them, but you don't know the courage it took for them to step outside and do what made them feel better about themselves. We all have struggles. We all have inner struggles and insecurities that we don't share with anybody. That's why it pays to be kind. And I'm just saying, one of them are my legs, and I don't care this summer. You're getting them thighs.
That's right. My insecurity, I don't even know if it's insecurity because I've never really cared. She'll tell you I don't care. I have crooked feet, and I'm going to go get my pedicures, and I'm going to wear sandals. And I'm going to pick the prettiest polish, draw attention to my crooked feet, because guess what? They're my crooked feet. And people say, oh, you can get your bunions fixed. No. Then I'll take a chance on not walking. They may do something, crack a bone, do something. My feet, they're crooked, and I love them. If you don't like them, don't look at them, because they're my feet. And they carry me everywhere I've had to go for 63 years. And crooked has never stopped me from walking, dancing, running, none of that. So, yeah, that's me.
I love that. I love that. And thank you, Jacinthia. She says insecurities are definitely crippling, but you better show. I better show them legs, girl. Everybody getting these thighs this summer. I don't care. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
200 likes on that.
And but because it's the confidence. Because a quick story is that nobody knows. I walk on a track, and the first day, Mom went with me, and I couldn't walk even halfway around the track, and she had to help me walk to the car, and I was in tears, and she said, "Just keep going." So I kept going, and now I can walk around that thing 6 or 7 times now. You know what I'm saying? But that's because I kept going, and that's because I got over my insecurity. So yes, these are the legs that I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna be proud of. And here's the thing: when you show something like your weakness or do things like that, it takes that whole thought. It kind of unveils that distortion in your brain.
Right.
You know, like, well, my legs is out now, so then what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then what? But these legs get me from point A to point B. I might not be as fast as I used to be. I might not can walk as long as I used to be, but I can walk.
Exactly.
I can walk.
Exactly.
And so, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's the word for me.
Hey, I don't know, because I'm just going to be me. She'll tell you, I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care. Fat, I love me.
Skinny,
I love me. It doesn't matter.
Mom, you are very secure.
I
secure.
mean, that's your problem. That's not mine.
But then there are some things. But it may not be physical. It may be something else. But we all have something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the way you talk, your voice. It's
She said, "You never know that this weight gain is a major insecurity for me. But hey, right? First of all, I don't want to expose her body. But first of all, she killed that lingerie fashion show on Saturday.
Man.
On Saturday.
Sorry, just sit there. I was at the house.
I'll show you the pictures, but she's in lingerie, so out of respect. But she killed it.
Yes,
she killed it. Face, everything, mood, or whatever, and you wouldn't have never known that she was nervous. She wore if you were insecure, you wore it proudly. So you walked the fashion show, I showed the thigh. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking
about.
Life
is out because I feel like with insecurities, this, and I said this in the body of it. It was like it's like I'll wear this when I lose weight. I'll do this when I do this. I'll do this when do it now. You may never do it if you're waiting to be a certain weight, have a certain amount of money, have a certain man, whatever. Just live your life now.
You better do it.
She's off subject. How was the picnic, Mom?
Girl,
tell them about the picnic, Mom.
Let me tell you. I danced for I don't know how many hours straight. I know I was in the pit for at least 4 hours dancing straight. Now I went back to the tent. I was dancing. I was standing up. I was dancing. Just Cynthia, girl. When I got home, I had to pull on the wall.
She couldn't walk.
I got in the tub. So Cynthia, girl. But let me tell you, the house picnic don't owe me nothing. It was the bomb. I don't have. You got to call me because I got some videos. Oh my God, it was great. It was great. You know, house music is a vibe. And Saturday, it was full-fledged house heads out there. Everybody's family out there. You know how I roll. Yeah, I got my house on to Cynthia. I'm still recovering a little bit, but it's okay. I'm walking again. I'm walking again to Cynthia. I rose above the pain and I can walk again.
But see, you could be insecure about that, your age. You don't care. You got dance for 7 to 8 hours.
I dance for 7 to 8 hours. I don't even care. What 63 got to do with being a house head?
Nothing, but you was really struggling.
I was struggling. But you know what? That's okay. And the grandbabies was talking about, come on, Mimi. And I'm like, oh my God.
They wanted her to dance.
And I had to get up and dance with them. Oh my God. It was but they thought it was funny. I was like, somebody just go give me some icy hot. That's all I asked for, some icy hot.
It was hilarious. Yeah. It was hilarious.
But it was the bomb to sit there. I know I went on. That was a 5-page house head. Chosen Few, you did it. Yes. Shout out to Chosen Few.
I told Mom I would go just to watch, just a video record everybody going in circles.
It's more than circles. It's
just like I want to go to the Frankie Beverly concert just to record.
Okay, we're talking about Insecurities Be Gone. Okay. We're not talking about Frankie. We're not talking about just Cynthia. She just doesn't get it. You know, she don't get it.
Oh
you got to be a true house head
to get Frankie Beverly?
No, we're not talking about Frankie. That's Stephanie right there.
Oh, so courtesy of Betterhelp.com, they listed the 3 types of insecurities that people have. Just sit there laughing.
I had a ball.
So number 1, right quick, because I know how you love lectures. Personal insecurity. So personal insecurities are about how to look or sound and how others perceive you. These surface levels insecurities can seem superficial to someone observing from the outside, worrying about hair or clothing or an unwelcome blemish. Here's the thing, hair is a really big insecurity in African American women.
Yeah.
It's a very huge, with me, if my hair don't look a certain way, I do not want to go outside.
Well, I'll go, but I don't feel the same.
You'll still go.
I'll still go. You know, like I'm in between right now. I'm going Friday, but I'll go. I will go.
I told you I could retwist it.
No, I don't need retwist. I'm gonna take it down and doing something different.
Well,
I will go. Put a hat on. That's why they have bandanas and hat, not a bonnet, but a hat or scarves or the things. You know, they got them in leopard and all different colors. Girl,
So they say these personal insecurities can stem from a lack of self-confidence because you care deeply about what people think of you. And I think that's the biggest thing about insecurity is what a person thinks of you or what a person might say, which I feel is imaginative because you don't really know. So we're thinking for other people, basically.
Yeah.
If I go into this this room and I have my thighs showing. People be like, nah, she knows she's too big to have her thighs showing.
Well,
And I think people with no insecurities are people that just don't really give a damn what people think. Like they just don't care.
I don't care.
And I think that most insecurities, fears, and everything is hinged on other people's opinion and what you think other people might think of you, because you really don't know what people think of you unless they share that information.
Exactly.
And 9 times out of 10, the human race is so selfish, they're not thinking of you at all.
They ain't paying you no attention.
They're thinking about what's going on in their life and how they're affected, and they don't even care that your thighs is out.
Because I'm telling you, COVID has really turned people are saying, whoop, they don't care.
They don't care.
They ain't even looking at you.
Exactly. So they says that social media hey cousin, how are you? Hey, Target. And so social media platforms often lead people to compare themselves to others and enhance their insecurities, leading to unhealthy coping mechanisms like eating disorders and self-harm. Yeah. Love yourself, babe.
Love yourself.
The second one is professional insecurities.
This is a big one.
So professional insecurities happen at our workplaces and make people anxious and self-conscious to give presentations or speak up because you don't want to seem stupid or uninformed, or if you're comparing, once again, it's comparison because you're thinking, oh man, Kathy really know her stuff. But 9 times out of 10, when I talk to people after their presentation, they were ill prepared and they wung it.
That's the best one.
The best speakers can wing it and just talk about everything.
Yes.
Oh, you said ooh wee. What's the ooh wee? Hey, cousin.
What's the ooh wee?
What's the ooh wee? And so these insecurities can also fill people with self-doubt and cause them to believe they aren't good enough for promotions or taking risks. So if you know that you are deserving of a raise because you've been working under the same pay rate for the last 5-6 years, you always, if you're comparing yourself to somebody else or somebody came in making more than you, then you're intimidated. Like, well, maybe they're smarter than me, honey, but are they more qualified and experienced than you?
No.
If you feel that you would deserve a raise, go for that raise. What's the worst that can happen?
They can say no.
They can say no, and you can look for another job and get the wage that you deserve.
Or they can say no, and then.
Or they can say yes.
Or they can say yes.
That's the best that can happen.
That's the best that can happen. They can say yes.
So this leads people to experience imposter syndrome, which is you're not deserving of being promoted in life or at the job, or miss out on achieving their goals. That's people that stay in that position, that don't get the pay, that don't get the promotion for years and retire out that job because they were too afraid to step out.
And then they start hating on other people.
Right. Professional insecurities will have me question your every move. Like if you have a great idea, you don't want to tell your boss. And sometimes management causes some of those professional insecurities too, when they take your idea, never give you credit, or they just don't even hear you out and listen to your idea in the first place. And then you have to remind yourself, this is their business, not mine. But I don't think some management, I'm not going to say all, but some management don't understand the power of acknowledgement.
Right. Because there's levels of management too. So
right, but just to call me in, just to say I'm doing a good job. Not always calling me in when I do something wrong, because you never want to be associated every time the manager call you. Oh, what did I do now? That's a bad feeling. But management should sometimes just stop by your cubicle or whatever and be like, hey, how are you doing? You know what? I want to tell you, you're doing a very good job. That helps. So I think that goes 2 ways.
It does.
What you laughing about?
I'm laughing because I'm in management and you would never know.
What do you mean, but we would never know?
You would never know because I'm not your typical manager, you know.
So what's your management style?
I don't have one.
What do you mean you don't have a management style?
No, I don't. You know, some people go.
So how do you interact? Or
I have to deal with everybody in the office. So I'm the office manager. So I interact accordingly.
What does accordingly mean?
If you need something, I try to direct you in the right. But I'm not that manager. If I see you on your phone or social, I'm not gonna be like, duh.
Oh, you're not a micro.
I'm not a micromanager at all. And they tell on themselves. You walk by and they jump, and I'm like, have no fear. I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not that manager. I'm just
So
not.
basically, you're not gonna stress out over other people.
I'm not gonna stress out over people. I see so many, and I've been under office managers before I came to be an office manager, and they stressed themselves out. I knew they were taking downers when they get home or something to calm themselves because they had to be hands on everything. I don't. If a situation presents itself to me, I address it, but I don't go looking.
That's understandable.
I don't go looking for things to manage. Maybe that's what. That's.
But
my
I feel
sound.
people would feel trusted because you're not over there every.
No.
Yeah,
I don't
their
have
every
time.
move.
Because I got work to do too, and I don't have time. So I can't work my own work. You see what I'm saying? That's why I understand how managers have so much to do that. How do they get their own work done?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So the third insecurity listed is relationship insecurity.
Oh Lord.
Now we know about this one.
Wait, just sit there.
This is the one that go through your phone, or the guy that don't let you want to have any friends or go out because he's afraid that you're going to run out on him because he's not secure in a relationship, and vice versa. The woman don't want the man to go out because she's not secure in a relationship. So relationship insecurities are common and can occur in any relationship. They will make you feel like you don't deserve your partner and that someone else will make them happier. Just Cynthia said, honey.
Girl.
These insecurities can lead to jealousy, arguments, and dominating behavior. It's the controlling for me. Relationship insecurities can be caused by past experiences with previous partners or other friends and family members if they've caused any trauma. She says, I'm allergic to those.
Yes. Yes.
Well, there's somebody that want to mark your every move, but this
move.
is how you lose a person.
Yeah, it's just like, what? I'm going to the store.
But some of the people that be playing this dominant behavior, they be doing stuff on the other side trying to make it seem like it's you. Yeah,
they just be gaslighting.
Yeah, it sounds like gaslighting to me a little bit. But if you're feeling this way and you're uneasy and you think the person's going to leave, why not have a conversation instead of playing the games and say, babe, what can I do better? Because I feel like if you feel like someone is that easy to slip through your fingers, then maybe you need to do an evaluation of
yourself.
Yes, of your role in that relationship to see if your partner is happy, because that's evidence, right? Once I say, Mom, are you cool? Are we cool? And you say yes, I don't have to go through the mental snowball effect and all of this, because you just told me that it's fine. I feel like if you got to go through phones and check social security numbers and go on social media, that's a lot of energy for me.
See, that's
you just gonna cheat on me. I'm not gonna do all of that.
You're gonna cheat, and I'm not gonna catch you.
But you can't stop, and that's the thing.
I'm not gonna catch you.
You can't stop anybody from doing something that they want to do anyway.
Right. That's me too. It's in relationships. I'm not going through your phone. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm gonna miss it.
I'm definitely gonna miss it.
I'm gonna miss it because I don't have time. I'm too busy looking in the mirror. I'm too busy.
Right. And if you are going from one relationship to another relationship and you're not healing from the past one, you holding your current partner hostage, let them go and you take a breather and heal.
Right.
Because they don't deserve that either.
They don't deserve
that either.
No.
They don't. How are you guys doing at Fluent Radio? Whoa, we got 6 minutes with Fluent Radio. So let's go over really quickly. It shouldn't have breezed next week, Ma. So we're almost through this. 10 tips to overcome insecurities. Number 1, confront your feelings rather than avoid them. Just like we said with the relationship. Look, I'm not secure. And sometimes I feel like some people make you feel insecure so that you do whatever it takes to stay in that relationship.
Exactly.
So that's a mind game, though. That's a mind game. Look, honey, you was born without him, you're gonna die without him. Number 2, have a growth mindset and set solid goals.
Yes.
So if I'm insecure about my weight, right? So what do? I get up and I walk. I couldn't walk. Now the more I'm going, I'm moving around. And I feel like insecurities kind of melt that way too, because you're doing something about it.
Right. Don't talk about it.
Right. You're not complacent. You're making movement towards change or whatever.
Right.
Number 3, prepare yourself for setbacks, but don't let them control you.
Yes.
That's another thing. Okay, so you said you're gonna stop drinking, but you had a shot on Wednesday. It's okay. Just start back again on Thursday.
Hey. Hypothetically speaking.
Number 4, embrace all your characteristics and passion. You are not just your insecurity. That is a part of you, but that is not all of you.
Right.
I promise you, there's more incredible things about you than there isn't. Number 5, challenge your negative thoughts and think critically. So I take that as throw out emotions and think more logical. Yes, just Cynthia cracking up.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like, so you thinking, so it is. If you're always thinking negative, then it's gonna be negative.
Exactly. Like I said, if you say you can't, you can't.
You can't. If you say you won't, you won't.
Exactly.
If you say you don't, you don't.
You ain't.
You just
Number 6, surround yourself with positive, encouraging people.
Not
negative positivity people.
No.
Not when you're going through something they don't want you to ever feel, but somebody that allows you to feel, gives you a safe space, and encourages you through it. And sometimes encouragement is not always woo woo woo.
No.
It's, hey, we've been talking about this for 3 days.
Right.
What is the solution?
What you gonna do about it?
What is the solution? If you're it's one to let somebody vent for 1 day or maybe even 2, but on that 3rd day, we need a solution.
Yeah, we need to talk.
What are we gonna do about that?
And then it's okay to not be okay. And that's another thing. You have to learn how it's okay not to be okay. Sometimes we're like, oh, I'm not okay. And so how you doing today? I'm okay. No, I'm not okay. And you can say that. How you doing? I'm really not okay today. This is not one of them days. And that is, that's a boundary for today. I'm not okay today. Let's try this again tomorrow. I'm trying to get okay.
Possibly I'll be good.
I'll be good tomorrow. But right now, I'm not okay.
And I'm quick to lay down. I'm just gonna sleep the day away. That's enough of this day.
And I learned how to just walk away. This is not a good day. How you doing?
That's enough of this day.
Hey, let's try it again tomorrow.
Number 7, listen to other people's stories about overcoming their insecurities.
Yes, listen, Linda.
That's almost like a roadmap to try to help you get through.
Yeah.
I always talk about my experiences in hopes that I help somebody else.
Right.
Even though I get on my soapbox sometimes. Number 8, try new things that make you happy.
Yes.
This is the time to be self-preserved.
Yeah.
Sometimes to just get out of your head about what you don't like and do some things that you do love to do.
Like.
Right. Paint, bake. Cynthia bakes really good.
Oh, Cynthia, I like red velvet. Anything. That's my disclosure. Red velvet. DM me. Yeah.
Number 9, let go of people and situations that fuel your insecurity.
Drum roll.
So just like we said, stay around encouraging people. If you say, oh, I want to go fly a kite, now I don't know why you finna go fly that kite, because you know it ain't gonna go up. That's not a person you need to tell your dreams to. And here's the thing about letting go. You can let go of a person and they still be in your life. It's all about boundaries. It's all about boundaries.
People hate them.
I love you, but I'm not going to share this aspect of me with you, because when I do, you make me feel bad about it.
Right.
I'll share the shallow things with you.
What's wrong with you? Nothing.
I'm great. I'm amazing. I'm amazing.
You can't get any deeper. We're just gonna have an appetizer. You can't
have. I love that. Or we're gonna have a topper.
We're gonna have a topper.
Those will be your toppers plate people.
Right.
Small plate people.
Small plate people. You can't get the whole meal.
No. Not even dessert, because that's the end.
No. You can't make it to the end now. You definitely ain't gonna have no dessert.
Maybe some coffee.
No, we're not doing
coffee is the beginning.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because some people like coffee at the end.
Oh.
Some people, that's what they do. Their palate calls for coffee instead of sweets.
Oh, you hang with fancy people.
I hang with all kinds of people.
We be drinking, and then we go home.
Nobody drink coffee. But I'm just saying, some people like coffee at the end of their meals.
Oh, okay.
It depends on your palate.
So maybe not a coffee person. I like how you threw that in. I'm just saying, Cynthia, you got to plug your friends, wink.
Right. Wink. Red velvet.
Number 10, be proud of your progress. No matter how big or small it is. Yes. That is so important. Enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey.
Like I said, Susie cursed you out last week. You cursed back. She cursed you out today. You just said, okay, you walked away. That's growth.
Let me tell you what is the best word I found out in the whole dictionary, even if it's in there. Okay.
I just posted something like that. Okay. I am done proving a point. If you feel this strongly about this thing, okay. It's nothing I can do about it. Okay.
And people look at you and they be like, okay. And you be like,
I'm just not gonna feel the
Not
fire.
gonna feel the fire. I'm just not going to.
Thank you, Fluent Radio, for chilling with us. If you want to catch we're almost at the end of the show. Go to YouTube at BYOK platform. Be sure to subscribe when you go there. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to chill with us, and we love you for it. See you next Wednesday.
See you, Fluent
Bye,
Radio.
Fluent. So yeah, the Cynthia say it's one. Yes, it's one of my favorite words.
Yes.
Okay. No.
No. That's another one. No. No.
And sometimes yes.
And sometimes I don't know. It's
I don't know is a real good one.
I don't know.
I don't know everything.
I don't know. And so you got to be secure in that and own that. I don't know. And then look at you. What you mean you don't know? I don't know.
I don't know everything.
I just don't know everything.
I don't search to know. I want to know as much as I can know, but I don't know everything. And even when I think I know, God shows me that I don't. I don't know.
I just don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just going.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Most of the time, I don't know. I'm just like it's everybody on their own little road. I don't know. People that got it all planned and laid out. Kudos to you. I don't know.
I mean, I got my goals, but I'm not arrested to them because God always has different plans.
He always has different. I plan.
So it's fun while He allows me to do it.
Right. Then He'll come back and be like, nope.
That's how I feel about this podcast. I'm like, Lord, please let me.
He'd be like, nope.
So far so good. But yeah. So I think that this is a good outro, good ending, because here's the thing, love on you. Like, we're not called be your own kind for no reason.
Right.
Like, love on you. Just be without being connected to people's opinions or even what you think people are thinking of you.
Exactly.
Because here's the thing. That is actually a projection of what you think of yourself. It is actually a projection of what you think of yourself, and now you're thinking for others who are thinking you are incredible. I feel, and maybe I'm just being an optimist with this, that there are more people that think you are amazing than those that don't.
Oh, hey, everybody, thank you. No,
I do. No, I feel like some of these enemies that we have are made up.
They're made up.
Because when I started talking to people, they'd be like, I wasn't even thinking about that.
They usually don't.
So we're thinking for other people. My therapist brought that to my attention. She's like, so you just don't think for everybody.
My therapist told me.
That was a good point. Yeah. I'm thinking for everybody because I don't know what you're thinking.
I don't know what you think. My therapist told me something that was just so profound. And she said, just be. And I was like, what?
Just be. And that's like, what it's all about.
Just to be. We just want to be doing stuff outside. So it's just okay just to be.
Just to be. And so that's why I say you deserve the space to just be.
Yeah.
So next week, Mom.
Yeah.
Shooting the breeze. Well, you can just talk about whatever you want. No lectures, no articles, no deep conversation.
Ooh,
well, we could have deep conversation, but it can be something you choose.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know you love shooting the breeze.
I love shooting the breeze. Just sit there. We're going to shoot the breeze, girl, next week.
Thank you all for rocking with us for this hour. We did good today. Hour and 2 minutes.
We
did good today. You could have been anywhere on a Wednesday night, like sleep. And we're glad that you are up and rocking with us. And until next time, don't forget to be kind to yourself. That's it. Be kind to yourself and love on you.
Yes.
Bye.